the eye logic, and I am going to return to this series because I want to get this Naruto series past Naruto and bring it into Shippuden. So basically, I'm gonna pull a Kirisho and I'm gonna do this what if until basically I get bored of it, like Meliodas what if, which basically, I mean, overpowered what ifs are cool. I get it, but I mean, they're boring. Deku doesn't lose in them. So I'm just gonna bring down my overpowered what ifs into something else. So it's time for me to basically see how many of this what if series I can do. Basically, I'm gonna record back to back. Basically, after this video, which is probably gonna be 10 minutes, I'm gonna record another 10 minutes after this one, and I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, basically, let us just continue. Now, anyway, basically our story continues off. Basically, after Naruto and the gang arrive in the hidden land of the mist, I'm pretty sure. Basically, I forgot that part. They have to get on a boat to get to the land of mist first. So basically, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Tazuna, and Kakashi, they cross a river and they get into the land of the water. Now, that is when they are attacked by Zabuza, with Naruto hearing Zabuza's attack and dodging it. Now, basically, you want to know why Naruto hearing Zabuza attack them is a great feat? Is because basically the fighting style that Zabuza uses is, I'm pretty sure it's called the silent killing art. So it's basically almost impossible to hear, meaning that Naruto has incredible hearing sensory, or basically hearing abilities. I don't really know if I should call that a sensory ability, but he's just good at hearing. Now, if Naruto were to open his eyes, he would be able to see through the mist. Like, basically, I'm going to be giving the all-seeing eyes of God a different type of power. Basically, Naruto, he can see the key points of chakra flow. Basically, something that not even the Byakugan can see. So, yeah. But basically, after dodging the sword, Kakashi would start the box with Zabuza. Kakashi using his Sharingan, as basically they would go into a standoff, with Kakashi basically waiting for Zabuza to attack. So basically Zabuza would attack Tazuna, Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, with basically Kakashi just getting there to stop the attack, with them basically facing off again. Now basically, Kakashi and Zabuza, they would start performing the Water Dragon Jutsu. Basically, then they would release the jutsu, as then the jutsu would go. I mean, I'm pretty sure they just collided, where then basically Kakashi will get yeeted into some water, and he would be caught in a water prison jutsu. Now, then Zabuza would create a water clone, as he's like, alright, and he tells the clones to kill him, or kill them. So the clone would rush at them, as basically Zabuza's clone, it would go towards Naruto, with Naruto Naruto is a little bit scared, as Naruto says, alright. As, like I said, basically the all-seeing eyes of God, or, hold on, I gotta pause it real quick. I'm just gonna have Naruto call it the all-seeing eyes of God. So basically Naruto, he decides to take things seriously. Naruto opening his eyes completely, as he would be able to block Zabuza's strike, since he doesn't really have that much physical strength, but he'd be fast enough to basically get Tazuna and Sakura out of the way, with Sasuke dodging on his own. Now Naruto, his eyes are opened, as basically he can see through the mist, basically as clear as day. Now Naruto is able to see that this is a water clone, which he did hear Zabuza perform it. But yeah, now Naruto's eyes, basically they are starting to bleed, as he would start to wipe them, and he would be like, alright. Now, I'm not sure if I gave Sasuke his Sharingan yet, which I'm pretty sure I did, and if I didn't, then let's just say that he awakens it now. So basically Sasuke, which I'm pretty sure, the Sharingan, for it to awaken, you need an extreme or intense emotion. So I'm pretty sure it didn't give a specific emotion. So let's just say that Sasuke, he awakens it out of basically pure, training, which he did before, and somewhat of inferiority to Naruto, or you could just say jealousy, but yeah. So basically after awakening his first Tomoe, he's like, as he would feel the sting or burn in his eye, since this is his first time using it. He could also feel his chakra draining somewhat fastly, as basically he would grab his kunai, with basically Zabuza saying, "Oh," and he's like, "That's a Sharingan you have there." And then the clone look over towards Naruto's eyes and like, "I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna gouge them out of your eyes and then crush them." As he would rush towards Naruto and Sasuke, as Naruto would rush forward, he would be, basically or doing hand signs as he would launch a jutsu. Water stream jutsu, as a stream of water would pour out of his mouth, going towards Zabuza. Basically, Zabuza would jump to the right, with Naruto whipping his head around, going to chop the clone in half. Basically, the Zabuza clone being hit by it, as basically the clone would basically jump or, push itself off of the floor again, just barely managing to escape being, poofed or just splashed. Don't really know how to explain it. Now, basically, Zabuza's like, "Oh, really now? I didn't expect you to be able to do that." As Zabuza clone would get a little bit more serious. So basically, Naruto, his eyes have been open. His eyes legit 100% have been open. Now, just because Naruto can see faster than the speed of light doesn't mean that he can move. I said doesn't mean. But yeah, which for now, we're just going to say that Naruto, he can limit that to the point where he's seeing Zabuza moving in slow motion. So yeah. Which even if the Naruto or Zabuza just barely managed to move, Zabuza is way faster than Naruto. So yeah. Basically, Sasuke, he's just like, "I'm not gonna let you take all the credit." As he would throw a couple of shuriken, as then the shuriken would bounce off each other, going for Zabuza, as Sasuke is directly in front of Zabuza. Sasuke would throw a punch, Zabuza would block it with his sword, and he would push Sasuke away. Which Naruto's like, "Alright, Sasuke, it's time for us to team up again." With Naruto doing basically a hand sign. A couple, actually. Which I'm pretty sure the jutsu that I gave Naruto were A, lightning ball jutsu, because Naruto has a lightning chakra nature, and B, I'm pretty sure I gave him a water nature as well. So I'm just going off of what I remember. I don't really know, but if I did, just tell me down below, and we can just, forget about this incident. But yeah. Which even if he didn't, he still can learn water jutsu, but it would just be extremely hard. But yeah. So, yes, Naruto could still learn the Rasengan, even though he doesn't have the chakra nature. So, basically, Naruto, he'd be doing a hand sign for the electric ball jutsu. Basically, him throwing it as the ball of electricity would fly towards Zabuza, with Sasuke, basically him rushing behind Zabuza, and basically throwing a kick, with Zabuza jumping out of the way. Now, then Zabuza would be feeling an intense pain in his chest, or the clone would, as basically the clone is knocked back. Now the clone basically before it, splashes, it's like, what? And then it would realize that it was under a genjutsu. And now you're wondering, when was it put under a genjutsu? When Sasuke went to punch the clone and it blocked with a sword, the two of them made eye contact, with Sasuke putting him under a genjutsu. So, yeah, that's how they splashed the clone, as basically Naruto's like, "Okay, good job, Sasuke." As he would do basically a couple more hand signs for a water stream jutsu, as basically Naruto, he would fall to the ground, as his eyes would start to bleed, and his vision is starting to basically get extremely light. He's seeing a lot now. So basically Naruto, he would basically, cover his eyes with his, his blacked out goggles, as he's like, "Alright, it's up to you now." With Sasuke basically saying, "I guess that dojutsu of yours isn't so good after all." He launches basically a kunai at Zabuza, with Zabuza jumping out of the way to dodge the kunai. Now, basically, Zabuza and Kakashi, they would continue, the non-clone Zabuza and Kakashi, they would continue their fight, with Kakashi, seemingly killing Zabuza, as he is extremely injured. Now, I'm pretty sure Haku pretended to kill the Zabuza, so she can get him and she would leave. Now, Sasuke, he doesn't know much about the Anbu, so he can't really do anything. Now, Kakashi was too tired to actually realize anything, so, yeah. Basically, Tazuna, Sakura, and Sasuke, or basically, they would grab Kakashi, with Naruto basically limping close behind. Or not limping, but somewhat just grabbing his eyes or his head due to the migraine that he has, and because of the burning feeling in his eyes, plus lack of chakra. So, yeah, I mean, he's barely able to walk, but whatever. That's why I said limping. Basically, Naruto, they would finally arrive at Tazuna's place, with basically Kakashi sending out a word of basically help, or basically asking for Ninja or Genin to arrive to help them. So basically, Kakashi, he would, rest, trying to regain his strength, with Naruto, basically him doing the exact same thing, trying to regenerate all the chakra that he lost. And Sasuke, basically, him training to catch up to Naruto, which, I mean, Naruto and Sasuke, with Naruto with his eyes closed, he would probably be equal to Sasuke, like, without his Sharingan, but yeah. So, basically with Naruto with his eyes closed, he's equal to like 30, not 30, I would say he's equal to like 60 to 50% of non-Sharingan Sasuke. But when Sasuke activates his one Tomoe, he's way stronger than Naruto with his eyes closed. Now, I'm going to put percentiles on the all-seeing eyes of God dojutsu, as we'll say in this one, with 50% being able to basically perceive things extremely slow to the point where they seem like they're not even moving, and with 100% being able to see into the future or the past, and basically, the extreme chakra reserves, or even seeing faster than the speed of light. Meaning that Naruto, he would be able to dodge Madara's, laser mouth thing, which that is said to move faster than the speed of light. So Naruto, he has to practice on his speed and strength. So, yeah. My name is What If Logic. I am leaving, and I will be recording another video right after this one, and I will post it right after this one. Let us get out of the Naruto arc, and let us move on to Shippuden, my niggas. Or my people. Sorry, YouTube. Haha. But yeah, goodbye. Hope you have a nice day. And my name is What If Logic. We will be getting in more into the Zabuza or the Hidden Mist arc. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Yeah.